Hey guys, what is going on? This is External Shockwave alongside Chris Gamer 1025 bringing you another TAP Tap podcast, episode number 9 for this week. As we stated in the previous podcast, today we have two topics, NXT TakeOver San Antonio review and our Royal Rumble predictions for the 2017 Royal Rumble match, which is going to be today.
I honestly can't wait for the Royal Rumble match. To be honest, nobody knows who's gonna win. It wasn't like the last 2 years. I would assume it all started with Batista when we all knew who was gonna win. So, to me, I don't know. I have like a little streak on the line. I don't know if you call it a little streak because I've been losing a couple. All right, so I've been predicting the Royal Rumble match correctly ever since the build-up to WrestleMania 29. So if I lose this one, I'm gonna just I'm gonna be so angry, be so salty right now.
I'm gonna present this right now because I probably will forget later on in the podcast. I think your streak will be over because being as this is unpredictable, me and you have two options of who's gonna win, but if we have to narrow it down to one, I think your streak will be broken. But we'll get to that, and we'll get to that a little later. Right now, NXT TakeOver San Antonio review.
San Antonio.
Oh my God, that was amazing. I lost my voice yesterday. That was glorious.
I did not think Bobby Roode was gonna win. I completely.
And yet again, predictions wrong for us.
Well, yeah. I mean, even if we did get the DIY versus Authors of Pain match correctly, we would have lost at the end. So either way, we would have lost. But it was a good pay-per-view. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, we'll talk about everything, the ins and outs of San Antonio. Let's see, the first match of the night was Tye Dillinger versus Eric Young, in which we called, of course, Dillinger would lose.
But they didn't do any farewell to him, which is weird, because they did a farewell to him the last takeover when he faced Rude, but they didn't do it for today. I don't know. I guess they didn't want it to be obvious, I guess, but it kind of is, because everybody's been singing it around the internet and everything.
Like I said, it would have been better last year because it would have been totally unexpected.
Yeah, he wasn't doing anything last year. It could have been much, much more like a bigger pop, definitely. But,
he's still going to get a pop because he's more over compared to last year, but whatever.
It is what it is. I guess they just wanted to remain a mystery. Like, he loses, no farewell, no nothing. What's going to happen, But we predicted that one, right? They want to go with Sanity as a big enough tag team.
Eric Young picked up the win off of that vicious neckbreaker. I love it. But I just don't know how he's going to... Don't know how he's going to do that to a guy like Mark Henry.
Big Show? Well, I mean, Big Show's a cruiserweight.
Kevin Owens is possible.
But imagine Braun
Samoa Joe. Nah, that's
the Undertaker.
I don't think he could do it to Samoa Joe. Undertaker's going to completely retire if that happens. The next match was everybody's favorite match we were looking forward to, man. Andrade Cien Almas versus Roderick Strong.
And I don't know who would have thought that Andrade Cien Almas was going to win, because obviously Roderick Strong, the TakeOver debut, obviously Almas is going to die. Which he did off of that beautiful, sick kick that they call it. It was amazing. Andrade Cien Almas just sold that really well. The match was okay. Nobody really paid attention to it.
I did.
Roderick Strong's debut, I was paying attention to it, of course. I feel like both of those talents are very good in the ring. Just that Cien Almas they don't really give him time to shine. So that's the problem with him.
I will say, I love his new entrance now that he's a heel compared to when he first came. His new entrance with the pyro and just kneeling on the floor like Shawn.
Yeah, that entrance is OP. That's like an everyday entrance. That's OP. That's like Roman Reigns in WWE 2K17. Showing up to him in a regular arena and just cocking his fist and just slamming it on the floor, and the pyro goes off for no reason. It was only a one-time thing, but whatever. Let's put him in the game.
He's Roman. He can do whatever he wants. What happened after that? DIY versus the Authors of Pain. in which we crowned new NXT Tag Team Champions and the undefeated Authors of Pain.
Let me explain something. Okay, my friend over here did not explain to me that the Authors of Pain were undefeated, so I just thought, Authors of Pain, yeah, okay, whatever. I just thought DIY was going to win, but he tells me after the podcast, he goes, wait, the Authors of Pain, this was after it uploaded, so there was no way to edit it or anything. So he told me, oh wait, Authors of Pain are undefeated. I'm like, wow. You serious? I'm like, are you serious? I would have bet my money on the Authors of Pain.
Well, I didn't know either. That's the funny thing. Because I haven't watched NXT since they showed the Joe and Nakamura Japan match. I didn't even watch that. So this Wednesday, or like this week, I decided to watch the Go Home show for San Antonio. And then they were reviewing DIY versus Authors of Pain. And Corey Graves, the boy Corey Graves, tells me the Authors of Pain are undefeated. I'm like, oh, well, that changes everything.
They do this with every tag team, and I told this to you before.
Yesterday actually.
Whatever face tag teams, like if you're a face and you're a tag team in NXT and you win the titles, you're gonna lose at the next takeover. Don't expect it to hold on for a long time. I don't know. NXT Triple H loves heel tag teams. I don't know why. Okay, the Vaudevillains. I know that's an example right there. The Vaudevillains losing it to the Revival, I believe. And,
I want to say yeah.
Yeah, and then who was American Alpha? There you go, American Alpha. What happened? Loses it to the Revival. And then after that, you have DIY and loses it to the Authors of Pain. So, like, why every face tag team, like the next takeover, I understand the Vaudevillains did not lose it at a takeover. They lost it at a regular show, I believe. So, that killed them. Now see where they are. See, they're very successful, right? Yeah, of course.
And look at American Alpha. No one cares about their SmackDown. Well, I don't care about their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship reign. Only because I thought it should have happened way sooner. They should have been the first champions, like I said. Not now defeating the hot tag team of Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, which everyone's like loving now. Like that just ruins Wyatt and Randy, and no one's gonna care about American Alpha.
I don't understand this weird concept of these heel tag teams. Like, sure, it's good to have a heel tag team once in a while just to like carry the gold, like the Ascension and the longest reigning for like a year. But like, why? Like, why do you need to like screw over the face tag teams? Like, have them have their reign for like a little bit, at least for a while. I mean, the DIY reign, they won in like December? November, December, right? When was Toronto again? I keep getting.
Had to be December before Christmas.
December?
Yeah, had to be, before Christmas.
That's even worse. That's a month reign.
Exactly.
And, wait, are you sure wasn't it in November? Because Survivor Series?
Yeah, Survivor Series weekend.
So even if another month is added, that
2 months.
2 month reign,
it's horrible.
That's a little short. That's a short amount of time if you think about it, especially if their next takeover is like in 2 months, basically November, and then the next takeover's in what? January. That's
pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. That's basically the following pay-per-view.
Yeah. What I want to see is a tag team finally break the longest tag team reign of the Ascension. I was hoping it'd be DIY, but I think now it's going to be the Authors of Pain.
But
they're not going to.
The Revival said that they want a tag team title shot after the match, so whoever wins, they're going to face the Revival.
The Revival become your 3-time NXT tag team champion.
Do you think the team to beat, hear me out, the team to beat Authors of Pain is TM61?
Well, if Shane Thorne can recover on time, sure.
Shane Thorne, if he's not injury prone, sure.
I think they said he's going to be out for 8 to 9 months.
Oh my God. What's going to happen to Nick Miller then? He's just going to be like the single. No, they're going to. No, I have an idea.
Put him on commentary like they do with...
Face Bobby,
what?
Become the NXT champion.
What?
Okay, and then when Nick Miller's back, win the tag team titles and somehow defeat Asuka for the women's championship.
What?
Because they want to have him like Kurt Angle, carry all the gold in NXT. Trust me. Get him that Eddie Edwards win, okay?
What? What are you...
Because NXT&A, that's why.
NXT&A, this... I don't... What?
So the next match was the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship. Asuka versus Nixon. What am I saying? Nixon New. Whoa. Nixon
Wait a minute. She got signed? When?
Nikki Cross versus Peyton Royce versus Billie Kay, which is it was kind of a 3-on-1 match, like, to be honest. It looked like a handicap match. Everybody was just going after Asuka, which I get it. It's a Fatal 4-Way match, and, they want to go for the champion. They took out Nikki Cross.
Which is what you predicted.
Which I thought I was going to get it wrong. But, which is what I predicted would happen, but I didn't expect them to drive her to the announce table. Well, not the table next to the announce table. I don't know why.
Just the random table just randomly there.
Exactly. Why is there a table next to the announcer's table?
For no reason.
No reason at all. So, they drive her through that, and then the finish wasn't really spectacular. She kicked Billie Kay off the ropes, and then she did one kick to the Peyton Royce's head, and that ended the match.
Yep.
Which, that little thing at the end where Nikki Cross is laughing, do you think they'll have a match, like, Nikki Cross versus Asuka?
Hopefully. I'd like to see it.
It's kind of leading towards that, and then I think after that, Asuka defeats Nikki Cross, and, Ember Moon is going to take the title.
She's going to spark her fire and become...
Asuka, what am I thinking?
She's
going to spark her fire.
Yeah, she's going to spark her fire, become NXT Women's Champion.
So, do they have any takeovers, like, before Mania time, or no?
Here's what I think. They're not going to. I think they're going to have, February, March, April, 3-month build-up, or 2 months, kind of, if you want to say. And I don't think they're going to have a takeover. I don't think so.
The little tease at the end...
Probably just a regular NXT show, or maybe Triple Threat.
A regular NXT show, because to me, I feel like Ember Moon, the biggest win that she would get in her career would be before Mania, so that way Asuka could get drafted to the main roster, and that she stops her undefeated streak, and then Nikki Cross could probably go after Ember Moon because they're both crazy. As we've seen in Ember Moon's interview, Nigel McGuinness cannot take his eyes off of Ember Moon.
Nigel McGuinness just, every time a person tries to feel good about themselves, he just shuts them down. Like the Revival, they got 2 plaques: Match of the Year, of course with DIY, and then Tag Team of the Year. And they said that they're the best tag team in NXT, and then Nigel McGuinness just comes out here and saying, but you're not the NXT Tag Team Champions. Why? And then with Ember Moon saying, oh, you think Asuka's gonna win, but you don't know if she's gonna walk out as champion. Let them let them believe what they want.
Yeah, so that's basically what I think is gonna happen to Asuka, basically. So that's it for that match.
Maybe a triple threat is what I'm thinking might happen, because Nikki Cross will probably get her opportunity on a regular NXT show, but then Ember gets involved.
I feel like Ember Moon should get her opportunity on her own in a singles match, because I don't want to see triple threat or anything.
Maybe Nikki Cross could have the NXT takeover before Mania. Maybe she can face Peyton Royce and Billie Kay in a handicap. That's fine. Do it.
All I gotta say is that as long as it doesn't happen in a house show, then I'm fine with it.
Asuka loses the NXT Women's Championship at a live event because anything can happen.
Can you guys believe? Okay, this is total crap. How can you have Finn Balor, the longest reigning NXT champion, lose 292 days, by the way, lose his championship at a house show?
Because anything can happen.
Samoa Joe.
Because anything can happen at an NXT live event. That's why.
No. perfect timing, but no, Samoa Joe just, defeats him in a live event. It's all cool, because we got a new NXT champion right now. We touched on it a little bit.
I just can't wrap my mind around Joe's the first ever 2-time NXT champion, and Nakamura's right behind him with it. Like, what? Whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever, man.
Joe's going to be in the main roster. I mean, they should not have let him be the first ever 2-time champion, before he left, because that would have been a waste.
That's amazing. But...
So, Bobby Roode. Whoever would have thought that Bobby Roode would have beat Shinsuke Nakamura?
Nope. Once I saw that, the Nakamura, he hurt his knee, I'm like, oh, it's over. Bobby's winning this. Like, I didn't want to believe it, but a part of me was like, nope, Bobby's winning. Once I saw the medic coming down the ramp, and he was telling me at this exact time, because we were talking, while watching San Antonio, you were like, no, Bobby can't win, then it's not going to happen. Then I saw the medic, I'm like, no, it's going to happen, because look, a medic is walking right down the ramp. Just at the same exact moment. Trying to check on Shinsuke.
People could hate me for this, but I feel like Nakamura should have won. Even though,
I think he should have
a Bobby Roode win would have been nice. Bobby Roode can get his glory at, before Mania at the TakeOver. I think that longer build-up would have made more sense. Just Bobby winning the number one contenders match, okay, that's good for him.
Wait a minute. I got it. Nakamura becomes a surprise entrant in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
What kind of...
And he wins, just like Baron Corbin.
If Nakamura leaves, I mean, there's a lot of stars in NXT, but, there's, fewer and fewer and fewer because they call up, 10 at a time for no reason. Like, why is Mojo? Why is Nia Jax? Why is Bayley? I mean, I can understand the long-time people like Bayley and Ty Dillinger, they could have got called up, but why, how many people they selected for the draft? A lot. They chose, 7 of NXT.
What? They had Finn, Alexa, Carmella, yeah. American Alpha?
Not Enzo Cass. Enzo Cass was there before. Anyway, they chose
American Alpha.
Carmella, Alexa Bliss. They chose
American
Finn
Alpha.
Balor, Nia Jax. So many people. Mojo Rawley out of all people instead of Ty Dillinger.
And American Alpha.
Why? And American Alpha.
Even though they just lost the NXT Tag Team titles, what?
Yeah, that was kind of predictable as well, but still, that choosing too many people at a time, and if you choose too many people, you're gonna let NXT ruin its picture there. Not very good. Not what you want to do.
And that's what they were saying. The main roster is kind of taking away the talent, so they have to build up new stars. What do you do after Shinsuke leaves? Who does Bobby feud with? Because Ty's not there no more. Eric Young? Why?
Because sanity, that's why.
Yeah, Aries is not even
For
there.
no reason.
He just disappeared.
Aries is on 205 Live for no reason.
He's going to be a cruiserweight. I'm calling it. That's it. It's over.
That can't happen.
He's going to be a cruiserweight, whether you like it or not.
I boycott, I ban, I protest like those people protesting for Donald Trump becoming president. Okay? Austin Aries cannot become a cruiserweight. There's no way. No.
It's going to happen. Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry, it's going to happen. One day.
What's going to happen at DIY? You think they're going to go to the main roster?
It wouldn't make sense for them to come up now. For no apparent reason, just DIY's here.
Just like American Alpha.
Yeah, but it's not a draft or anything. Why just randomly bring them up? They should have a rematch, then get called up, because by that time it'll be Mania. That's a purpose. They debut the night after Raw. I mean, the Raw after Mania.
But the Revival want a rematch, so how is that going to play out?
The triple threat tag team match? I don't know.
I guess that's the only way.
That'll be the first ever.
Probably, yeah. It'd be interesting to see. So let's get
the Rumble.
Royal Rumble started. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to remember the Rumble. All right.
Can't wait. Remember, 5 p.m. guys, Eastern time for us.
Yeah, 5 p.m.
I don't know about all the other time zones.
So the first match of the night is the kickoff matches. We have Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax.
Well, to be honest, I don't know.
People are saying that Sasha Banks needs to get the win because she lost the Women's Championship at Roadblock and she lost her momentum, and they need to get her momentum back up. But I beg to differ. I think that Nia Jax needs this win more than Sasha Banks, because no matter what, Sasha Banks is over. Okay? Sasha Banks, you can, like, make her disappear and then have her come back and she'd just be awoken to, like, a pop in the arena.
Well,
right?
Here's where I'm going to stop you, only for the simple reason Nia has gotten the most dominance over this whole feud during this time. It wasn't until, this past week on Raw where Sasha actually did something to Nia. So, I don't know.
So first, Nia Jax, I'm predicting she's going to win by pinfall. I have, all these, written up and all that.
I don't know. I'm going to just go with Sasha.
Nia Jax, to me, needs to win more. She can't make Nia Jax tap.
But she's been dominant. Maybe she might roll her up or something. Nia gets angry, destroys her right after that. And then we continue it from there. At Fastlane.
I think Nia Jax is going to get the win, and then later on, I think for Fastlane, that's what's coming up for Raw. Sasha Banks can get the win at Fastlane.
Because she's on the Fastlane to WrestleMania.
And then they can do whatever to Mania, whatever. So,
good point. So you're going with Nia. I'm going with Sasha.
I'm going with Nia. Do you think they're going to rehash the triple threat? Like, maybe instead of Sasha versus Charlotte versus Becky, they're going to have Sasha versus Charlotte versus Bayley?
I think you need to include Nia Jax.
Yeah, that's what people are saying. They said Nia Jax is going to be included into the match. So,
I think it's needed.
Even though, Nia Jax is going to win. Even though it should have been a singles match between Charlotte and Bayley, but
whatever.
Whatever the WWE want to do is what we're going
for.
What's
the Club versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Did he just come? Cesaro and Sheamus definitely have to pick up this win. Because Gallows and Anderson looking dominant.
They were the tease. Probably will happen at Mania.
They practically won the belts until, the referee called it off and...
no, because Sheamus hit me. And, ow.
Yeah, I don't understand why Sheamus hit the referee. I understand,
he was angry. He was attacking everybody.
But that's the referee. Oh no. It's weird. But
probably gonna happen at Mania.
Yeah, it's gonna happen at Mania. But to me, the question is the Club face now? Like, everybody's cheering for him. Are they face? What is going on?
I have no idea, but I'm locking in my answer. Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah, Cesaro and Sheamus. So the third kickoff match, I believe.
Isn't it going to be the 6 women's tag?
Yeah, which is I don't know why Mickie James is on the kickoff, but we have Becky Lynch, Naomi, Nikki Bella versus Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. I'm going for the faces on this one, not the heels. And I'll tell you why.
Because heels never win. Apparently, in 6-man tag matches, we learned with Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and Ariya Daivari numerous times.
Of course.
Whether it was pay-per-view or Raw, they just always seem to lose.
Yeah, the heels are definitely not going to pick up this win. Unfortunately, it's going to be like WrestleMania, where the tag team champions were not on the line, but instead, it's the women's championship not on the line. So, obviously, the faces are going to get the win. Becky Lynch got costed the title match by Mickie James. So, they said that there's going to be Becky versus Mickie James at WrestleMania, which is very exciting to see. Naomi wants a match with Alexa Bliss, and then Alexa Bliss told her no, that she's going to have to wait.
And the Nikki Bella Natalya feud.
Yeah, Nikki Bella and Natalya is just everywhere. Who cares about them? So, Naomi, I'm guessing, might pin Alexa Bliss here. Or maybe Becky might pin Mickie James. But I think the more
likely
better option would be Naomi pinning Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Just because, to get Naomi up there, she hasn't appeared on TV. So, yeah.
Yep. Then, the main card. We get into the actual show. Of course, we don't know the order. We didn't even know the order for the kickoff, but
we never know the order.
Let's see, what match should be going first? No minor titles are being defended.
I just put them in order, like whatever, like.
No minor titles are being defended either.
Just put them in.
I have a hunch that they're going to open the show just like they did with what? No Mercy? WWE Championship match. I have a feeling it's going to be AJ versus Cena.
I die, to be honest, because the Cruiserweight match, if the Cruiserweight title goes after the WWE Championship match, we're going to have a problem.
Exactly, because think about it. We have to kick off the show with a bang. No one's going to cater for Neville. I mean, probably will, but they're not going to be like, oh, yes, first match, Neville versus Rich Swann.
Going to be drained, all right?
Exactly. They get their break right after the WWE Championship. No one cares. Everybody go to the bathroom. Neville versus Rich Swann. No one cares. And then after that, we go into something else.
Speaking about Swann and Neville, who's going to win? Neville versus Rich Swann.
Yeah, we can start with that. The true king of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
Yeah, the king of the Cruiserweights has to win. I feel like if he loses to Rich Swann, he's going to look like a joke. So, we don't want Neville to look like a joke.
The man beat Tommy, and he's going through the whole 205 Live roster. It's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And Rich
Swann gets stopped by Rich Swann.
Yeah, Rich Swann is a good champion, but it's like, I feel like Neville could make the division more, live?
Noticeable.
More
paid attention to.
Existing. Like, people would care, you know?
Yep.
So that win should go to him. So next match, we kind of a little bit touched upon it, not really. Charlotte Flair, which I hate calling her that, versus Bayley.
Charlotte, of course. The pay-per-view reign's not gonna end till WrestleMania.
Of course, Bayley's gonna take the title at Mania. Charlotte is gonna win by pinfall because Bayley never taps.
Yep.
Bayley's gonna somehow die or something, and then she's gonna pin Bayley. So that's what's going to happen. So, next match, that match was easy, because Charlotte always, Royal Rumble. If it ends, I'm going to be shocked, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Probably not.
Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Jesus.
With Chris Jericho, is it locked in a shark cage because they need to promote their new latest toy that's going around?
And it is a no disqualification match as well.
Yeah, to mention it is a no disqualification match, which leads me to believe some little antics are going to happen.
With, Seth Rollins from last night at NXT TakeOver. You call this TakeOver?
Calling out Triple H, and Triple H bank security exit him out the building.
That was amazing.
People are saying there's rumors going around in the dirt sheets that Seth Rollins is going to cost Kevin Owens a Universal title.
I hope not now. After what happened at TakeOver, I feel like it would be perfect for Rollins to try to do that, and then you continue this feud with Triple H attacking Rollins and stopping him.
So Jericho's just gonna do nothing? He's gonna be on the top of the cage?
Now him, probably, I don't know, randomly find a key, unlock it, and I don't know, lock it in, man. He's probably gonna, I don't know. See, Jericho has to get involved in this match too, somehow.
He might drop the U.S. title. He might, try to get out of the cage, but he's gonna break his leg if he tries to get out of that cage.
Triple H catches him. That's it. Come on, Chris, jump.
Triple H catches him, spine buster.
Jump, Chris, come on.
So, I'm giving this win to Kevin Owens, because I feel like Roman Reigns is champion again is not going to bode well for Mania again.
Oh my god.
The boos are going to be blasting out of that place.
They still blast whether he's U.S. champion or not. Vince, brother, no.
Listen, I live in New York. I hear the boos all the way from New York if it's happening in Atlanta. Alright? That's how loud the boos are going to be for Roman Reigns if he wins this Universal Championship.
And it's nothing against Roman.
Nothing against Roman. It's just
he's all right as a wrestler, but it's just the constant him being in some sort of main event spot is horrible. Even having Roman as U.S. champion is just bad because How can Rusev defeat a guy like Mark Henry and Big Show, who are like way bigger than Roman, yet Roman can just easily take down Rusev? Like, why?
I don't understand between that concept of Roman Reigns being the big ooh-ah that he is.
The
You know what
big
I'm
dog.
saying? So, that's the thing there, you know? I don't... Not saying I don't like Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
it's just something
we're
that
all talking about this Triple H and Seth Rollins thing, but can't lose mind that Jericho has to get involved in this match somehow.
Yeah, Jericho definitely has to get involved in the match somehow. Some way, somehow. They're not just going to let him hang in the cage. So,
yeah.
Kevin Owens.
Like Paul Ellering dropped the chain. I mean,
no, yeah,
for
Paul
Ellering.
Ellering.
For
I was going to say Paul Ellering. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going with Kevin Owens. Hopefully, please to God, please.
Yeah, we're praying right
and
now.
And here's my thing. Okay, Cena's having a big title match. Roman's having a big title match. There's apparently, in Vince's eyes, two top dogs. They cannot both win in the same night. Please to God, no. Because fans will lose their mind. For Cena tying Ric Flair, it's not even the Cena tying Ric Flair part that's going to get them upset. Or me upset. It's going to be that he defeats AJ Styles. This is the place where AJ Styles made his Royal Rumble and WWE debut. A year later, at the same pay-per-view, he's going to lose to Cena. No.
That can't happen.
No. Please, no.
So
there you go for our WWE Championship match predictions right there. After
AJ Styles needs to win.
AJ,
even though he's beating Cena for like what? How many? This the third time today?
I think.
He still needs to pull this off. Somehow the match ends in a DQ or something. I don't know. But the point is, AJ, I don't care how he wins or anything.
He needs to win.
Exactly. So we're not getting to the Royal Rumble match just yet. I want to say that the Universal title, they said that there's rumors around that the company that made the Universal title is making another design. But they don't know what championship is for. They're saying for the Universal title.
Great.
I see that the plates... Like, you know how it says W Champion, Universal Champion? It says Universal Champion. So
the side plates just only?
No, the bottom one. The front plate, the bottom, it says Universal Champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least it's not a drastic change.
I know, but they haven't revealed no color, no nothing yet. It's just like the white, basic prototype plates.
I think they're going to purposely leave it red. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't see them making it a black strap. Imagine they make the WWE Network logo just red. Ugh.
Oh my God.
They're gonna have to make it red somehow.
Alright, so now let's get into this Royal Rumble. And let's break down person by person each.
Got 30 men,
we
guys.
Know of right now.
30 men. One winner.
So,
Roman
Reigns.
Reigns.
And XL Soundwave, we agree on Raw guy winning. And tell him why.
And it's gonna be Roman Reigns. No. He's not
even in the match. I swear to God, if I hear number 30,
number 30,
and I hear something, I'm gonna die.
Oh my God, they're gonna boo him as bad as Rey Mysterio that one year.
Oh my jeez. See, that's why that poor man does not want to make a return. See, you guys scared him.
All right. I agree to a Raw guy winning because of the simple fact that, SmackDown has been dominant, of course, in the ratings, quote unquote, especially Survivor Series. And Goldberg, even in the promo he cut on Raw, he said that one of the, whoever wins is gunning for a shot to face either Kevin Owens or Roman Reigns. So it appears as though the WWE Championship is important, but they're trying to put the Universal title, over since it's a new title or whatever, and that's what they're gonna do for Mania.
Basically, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Which is weird. I mean, they should have an option if you want to choose for the World Heavyweight Championship, even though you're not gonna choose it. They should
like
have
before.
An option. Like the CJM Pure Wrestling APW Royal Rumble that you guys should
I mean,
watch.
they had 3 choices. AJ picked the CJM.
Yeah, AJ picked CJM. So, and he was from APW at the time. And then they faced AJ Styles won a WrestleMania, good WrestleMania,
Good match.
Or whatever, Universe Mode.
Catching Styles Clash before it was even invented in 2K17.
Oh, yeah. So,
Don't ask how that happened.
Every person in the Rumble, as we know, Brock Lesnar.
No. That's it. My answer. No. I feel like they might one up each other, just toss over a couple of jobbers like Mojo Riley, and they just like, mock each other, saying, they're gonna stay till the end.
So yeah, that's Brock Lesnar's gonna face Goldberg at WrestleMania. It's obvious.
Maybe
they want another rematch, and then Brock is gonna win finally at WrestleMania.
Maybe Brock will eliminate Goldberg for the simple reason that he's gonna get some sort of payback against him. Because Goldberg eliminating Brock, it wouldn't. Unless Goldberg eliminates Brock, Brock just comes in, pulls a CM Punk and Kane, and just
Well, Goldberg is books for Fastlane. I don't know about to wrestle, but they said to make an appearance. So that's what I'm guessing he's going to build up his match towards Brock. So, yeah. And I'm all right with Brock beating Goldberg at WrestleMania. It's not bad. It's not a bad idea.
Unfortunately, the decision has to be 2-1. I mean, well, gonna be 2-1 because of Mania. But I wish it was 1-1. Just 1 minute 26 seconds.
Yeah, let's go. Goldberg, obviously, we said no. The New Day, which is
obvious.
Yes,
they're going to win. All three of them.
God, no. Because, God so help me, if I hear that.
I feel like Titus O'Neil.
Orlando!
I feel like Titus is going to catch one of them, drop him.
Yeah, Titus is definitely going to be in the Rumble. He's going to eliminate at least, not the whole faction, but at least, 1 or 2.
Yep.
And then Big E's probably going to, hug him and just, throw him over the thing. All right, the most talked about men we're going to leave out for a little bit.
It's Braun.
Get out of here. Rusev, no, he's not ready, okay? Rusev is not ready. Big Cass and Enzo, well, Enzo's not even in it. But Big Cass, obviously he's not ready. They're still feuding Big Cass, Rusev, and Enzo, and Lana, whatever. They're doing their thing. Big Show, they said that he's going to be in a feud with Braun. I don't know about that.
I think it took quite a long time for Big Show to actually make his appearance to actually give Braun Strowman a challenge.
I mean, but that match is gonna be horrible. Big Show versus Braun, think about the stairs match from TLC with Eric Rowan and Big
Remember
Show.
Remember that 1 year, just tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs, guys? The WWE's version of the Demolition Derby.
Actually, let's go through the bigger guys. Sami Zayn. People saying Sami Zayn's gonna shock the world and win the Rumble. What do you think?
That would be nice, but for me, as a fan, I'm going to say I don't want to see it. And it's gonna sound weird. And I like Sami. It's just I don't want to see that. I want to see a bigger name win the Rumble. Not Sami Zayn has won the Royal Rumble, and he's going to headline Mania.
Zayn is stuck. I think he should have won a SmackDown. He's stuck in this Raw,
I'm going to call it a Raw runt. Hashtag Raw runt. That's what Zayn's stuck in.
Nothing. I feel like in SmackDown he should have.
I feel like the only thing he's going to do right now, sorry to cut you off, is eliminate Braun, just like magically, and everyone's gonna pop because oh my God, Sami Zayn eliminates Braun Strowman.
Probably, yeah, probably. Randy Orton. People saying Randy Orton's one of the favorites because AJ Styles always wanted to work a match with Randy Orton, but I do not give a damn. Randy Orton, you better not win the Rumble, okay? This feud with Bray and Harper, I think it's going to end at Mania with Randy facing Bray Wyatt.
And will Bray Wyatt finally get a WrestleMania victory? We'll see.
Finally.
Probably
yes,
not.
Finally get a WrestleMania victory.
Probably not.
I believe maybe they'll do a match at Elimination Chamber between the three of them, or do some handicap or do something, a segment.
And Randy wins, hopefully, please, because Bray has to win at WrestleMania.
Maybe a breakup at Fastlane and then Randy versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. That's what I believe.
Yep.
That should happen.
Yep.
Sheamus and Cesaro. I don't even know. This is a waste of slots. Why is Sheamus and Cesaro?
And why isn't American Alpha in it? Are they in it? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. It doesn't say here.
The tag champs on SmackDown just not important for this Royal Rumble pay-per-view?
Apparently not. So
Not
Dean
even
Ambrose,
defending.
The Miz, and Ziggler. Dean
No.
Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion. The Miz is feuding with him. No. They're probably gonna do something with them. Dolph, he's feuding with Apollo, so I'm guessing Apollo's gonna be in the Rumble along with Kane and all the people that are not mentioned. Maybe Kalisto, probably not, because he's in the Cruiserweight division. He hasn't been doing anything. Sin Cara, nothing as well. But it says up to 21 competitors right now. So that's how much people we have in the Rumble right now. Not including like the jobbers like Apollo and Mojo and
he ain't hype. He ain't hype.
The Undertaker.
Possibility.
Possibility. Why would, if you think about it, why would the Undertaker just enter a Royal Rumble,
for no reason,
not win?
And specifically stake his claim that he's dug 29 holes for 29 souls.
Why would he just randomly enter, just 1 year just for the crowd, like just to get him a pop or anything? No. I think he's probably going to end up winning, but he's like one of the contenders of winning. There's a lot of people that think is going to win, but who knows? The plans always change,
For example, WrestleMania 32, with Zack Ryder getting his WrestleMania moment.
That giveaway. The Undertaker, he's scheduled for hip surgery.
Yep. He's holding it off.
He said he's gonna do it after Mania. To take time off after Mania. So, which leads me to believe that the Undertaker is not gonna win the Royal Rumble. Because if he wins the WWE Champion at WrestleMania, and people are saying the WWE Champion is gonna be John Cena, if he wins the championship, how is he going to defend it when he's going through surgery? People are going to say, oh, he's only going to defend it for the big pay-per-views? What kind of champion is that? We're going to have no world title for SmackDown then. Like, no. That's going to be horrible.
Yep.
Baron Corbin.
I wish, but no.
Yeah, I wish, but no.
That would be, Corbin. As Triple H said, that it would be unpredictable. That would be a shock. I would love it, but I don't think the fans would be behind it. They'll be like, really, Baron Corbin?
I don't think they built him up. I don't think he's ready yet just to be champion. I think we're going to wait like a while, maybe the next Royal Rumble.
That man is champion material, but it's not going to happen yet.
Royal Rumble, maybe like, pay-per-views between a year from now, but they haven't built him as the top dog yet. So
but Pure Wrestling did.
Pure Wrestling, definitely. I was a big fan of Corbin. At first, I didn't like him, but then, I changed my opinion. We talked about Braun. We didn't talk about Braun. Braun Strowman.
Apparently, in everyone's eyes, it's a possibility. I mean, because they're saying it would establish him, because he's been, on this path of destruction and everything, but that's like a wild card. Like, Braun Strowman, what? Like.
But do we really want Braun Strowman to win the Royal Rumble?
No.
I don't. To me, he's cool. Like, he's good. He can be champion one day. But, like, he has to be interesting enough for me to be behind him. Because people don't like to be behind bigger, like, dudes like Big Show, Kane, like, tall dudes. No, we don't like to be behind them. Of course, when they were younger, yeah. But now, no. We don't believe in that now. In this era, we don't believe in time. So my bet is with Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is going to win the Royal Rumble. He's going to enter number 18 because I don't know. Ever since they announced the Royal Rumble, I'm like, number 18 is going to win. Number 18. So
that's
hopefully
weird.
He enters number 18 at the Royal Rumble.
That's weird. You've gotten a gut feeling about this random number. I have never ever gotten that. That's weird.
I don't know.
Whatever.
It is weird. So who's your win?
Okay, now after we talked about everybody, who do I think is going to win? Well, obviously, out of 3 choices, I would say Finn Balor, Chris Jericho, or The Undertaker. Here's where I eliminate The Undertaker because of the facts you stated earlier. Then we come down to Chris Jericho and Finn Balor. We all know I believe this weekend, or maybe today, he's going to meet with WWE medical staff.
We're checking on him, yesterday, to see if he was good for today.
And, I mean, look at what happened with Rollins. supposed to return in 6 months, came back in 5. Or something like that. 6 to 7 months, came back in 5. Whatever.
Might I add, Finn Balor's been progressing really good. If you see his Instagram, he's been really rehabbing and really working hard to trying to get back in the ring. So it really begs the question if Finn Balor's going to be there. My choice, look, my first number 1 pick is going to be Chris Jericho, okay? If Finn Balor returns, Finn Balor, I call it. If he returns. But if not, Chris Jericho. So that's where that is going to be, that Royal Rumble 2017. Like we said before, Kenny Omega just deconfirmed that he was going to be in the Royal Rumble match.
Poor Kenny.
And I would have loved to see Kenny Omega, but he said, listen to this, guys. He said, a year from now, he wants to bring the Bucks and Adam Cole with him to the WWE one day. A year from now, he said the contracts of all of them, the Bucks, Adam Cole, and Kenny Omega, they expire next year. So we're gonna have to wait a whole new year to see the Bullet Club in the WWE.
Too sweet.
Now, would you think they go to NXT or WWE, considering, the main roster, they have AJ, Balor, and the Good Brothers, of course, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Maybe.
Well, guys, make sure you sound off in the comments down below. Let us know your comments, your predictions, whether it's the Royal Rumble match itself, the Universal Championship, or the WWE Champion on the line. Let us know all your match predictions. And don't forget, remember the Rumble. And also, don't forget to follow us on social media down in the descriptions below, Twitter and Instagram. And anything you would like to say? Like, remember the Rumble?
Nope. Remember the Rumble.